Episode 2.
Wait, hold on! Oh, stop! Cut! Oh, sorry, Questers. Before we get started with the episode, grab your mouse, scroll it over the subscribe button, and give that mouse a squeeze. Oh, yuck! Wrong mouse. Well, you know which mouse to grab. Click subscribe and help our Quester community grow. All right, let's roll that episode from the top. Ugh, do we have any hand sanitizer?
Episode 2. The Ocean of Origins. Where did I come from?
I just gotta find 2 sticks to rub together. That's not a stick, that's a stick bug! Oh, rats, just another stick. Oh, I sure hope this works. Oh, please work. I really need a miracle. It worked! I've got fire! I've got fire! Woohoo! Here she is! She's glowing bright tonight! Woohoo! Now remember, kids, fire can be very dangerous. Don't try this at home without adult supervision. We got fire! This fire is the best! This fire is the best! I found my treasure chest, and we've had a wonderful quest. And now it's time to rest! And I'll sleep on my treasure chest. And tomorrow we'll pick up our quest. But for now it's time to rest. I'll rest on my treasure chest. Good night, Quester community. Where in the world am I?
Welcome aboard, young lad. How was your sleepy, snoozy slumber?
Stranger danger, who are you?
As you can see, I'm the captain of the keys. And now, if you would please, tell me just who you might be.
Well, I might be anybody. I'm actually not sure who I am. That's why I was out there on the island of identity, to find out who I am.
Well, you'll never find out your identity on that island. No man is an island. You'll need to know a lot more about what's what in order to discover who you truly are.
Like what? Like what kinds of things do I need to discover?
Like who made you, what your purpose is, and what's on the horizon for you beyond this lifetime. Once you find the answers to those questions, then your identity will become clear.
Well, those are just the questions I've been asking. Who am I? Where did I come from? What is my purpose? What's right and wrong? And what is my destiny? I'm on a quest to find the answers to those questions. That's why some people call me the Quester.
Aye, those be some sharp questions, young Quester. And how do you plan on discovering all the answers?
Well, I don't exactly have a brilliant plan at this point, but I do have my journey all mapped out, and I'm hoping that this map will lead and guide me.
Oh, that's quite a nice map you got there. And where do you suppose we're at right now?
Oh, well, I'm definitely not on Identity Island anymore. So I'll make an educated guess that I'm sailing across the Ocean of Origins?
Right you are, sailor. As I was sailing past the island last night, I saw a fire blazing. So I anchored me vessel, rowed me mini boat to shore. I tried to stir you, but there was no waking. The island of identity has a way of putting people into a stupefied slumber from which they never awake. Plus, there may have been sea hags about. So I hauled your snoring carcass to the water's edge, threw you over my shoulder, and rowed you out to my ship of fellows.
Wow, well, thank you for rescuing me from my stupefied slumber.
Right.
And from the Did you say sea hags?
You bet I did. Sea hags are a dangerous creature. You ever looked a sea hag in the eyes?
No, I haven't.
Of course you haven't! Sea hags don't have eyes. They only have 100 tentacles and a razor-sharp beak. Believe you me, a razor-sharp beak. Yo ho, a sea hag ate me thumb. That's why I had to get a peg thumb. Made of a petrified stick bug it was.
Petrified stick bug? That just looks like a normal...
A normal what?
A normal petrified stick bug. But maybe we could change the subject. I really don't want to have nightmares about sea hags or losing my thumbs.
Sure thing. So here we are sailing across the ocean of origins. And did I hear you say one of your questions was about where you came from?
Yes, indeed. And not just me. I want to know where the whole universe came from. How did it all begin? How did it all come into existence? The galaxies, the stars, the sun, the skies, the moon, the planets, the ocean, the land, the plants and animals and people like you and me. How did it all begin? I'm so full of questions. I think I hear a song taking shape in my heart.
What took place at the beginning? When and where did this all start? Well, my mind is simply spinning. Is there someone super smart who can answer all of my questions of how the universe first began? Was it chance or a big explosion, or part of a perfect plan? Well, there's time, there's space and matter. So when did time first start to fly? How did molecules first gather? When did space first fill the sky? Everything on Earth that's living came to life some way, somehow. I need to understand the beginning to understand things here and now. Well, there's time, there's space and matter. So when did time first start to fly? How did molecules first gather? When did space first fill the sky? When did space first fill the sky? Never know, but I'd give anything to know. I'll search all the world to know. Is there any chance you know?
Aye, and it's important questions such as these, magnificent, marvelous mysteries that keep me, the captain of the keys, searching and sailing the open seas. But to answer your question, is there a true story that answers all of these questions? Aye, there is. And it's a story that's been treasured for thousands of years.
A story that's been treasured for thousands of years? Hey, I've got some treasure too! And you're the captain of the keys! Wait a minute! Do you have any keys to this treasure chest?
I sure do, but I don't give away keys for free. But a riddle I give, and if wrong ye be, the treasure chest keys be thrown into the bottom of the sea.
But if I get it right, you'll give me the key to unlock it?
Aye, but you only get one answer. And if you get it wrong, all hope for succeeding in your quest will be lost forever in Daisy Jones' locket. Are you ready?
I guess as ready as I'll ever be. Hit me, what's your riddle?
Okay, here's me riddle. Truth and love, love and truth. The two are both important for sure. But if you had to pick only one, which one would matter more?
Between truth and love? And I can only choose one?
That's my riddle. Get it wrong and you'll never unlock the treasure.
Well, how long do I have to solve the riddle and pick one?
I'll give you till tomorrow morning to give me your final answer. But in the meantime, I'm cooking sea legs. Yo ho, a seagull egg for me.
Seagull egg? That just looks like a normal egg.
A normal what?
A normal seagull egg. Looking forward to breakfast.
Aye, a landlubber. So what do you think?
Who knew that scrambled seagull eggs could be so scrumptious?
I did. One of me favorite meals they are. So tell me, Quester, how long you been on this journey? And what made you take such a long and dangerous journey alone?
Oh, well, I've been asking questions and seeking answers most of my life, but my journey into this realm of my map only started yesterday when I came through the Explorador, and I didn't come alone. I brought my Quester community with me. Say hi.
I don't see anybody.
Oh, what do you mean? My Quester community and friends are right there. Maybe yell hi to the captain. Maybe he can hear you.
I still don't see or hear anybody. But I believe you. There's a lot of things I believe in that I can't see, for this world is full of invisible realities that you can only see through the eyes of faith.
Well, but what are you doing out here all alone?
Oh, I'm never alone. Sailing out here on this fellowship, I'm a part of the most enjoyable and delightful community that's ever existed.
Well, what do you mean? I don't see anybody on this ship except for you. Oh, are you talking about make-believe friends?
No, faith and make-believe are two very different things. Make-believe is just pretending and imagining things that aren't really real. But faith is knowing what's really real. It's a kind of seeing, a kind of knowing. In fact, it's the only way to see what's really real in this whole world.
Wow, quavering quasars. I'm gonna have to think about that some more, especially if it will lead me into the most delightful and enjoyable community that's ever existed. Oh man, I love community.
Oh, you do you?
Yeah.
And why is it that you love community so much?
Well, we all need a community, we all need a community, whether you're outgoing or super duper shy. We all need a community, we all need a community, in the times we're really happy and the times we need to cry. We need fathers and mothers, we need sisters and brothers, like a book needs a cover, we all need one another. Well, we all need a community, we all need a community. You can't do life all on your own, so don't even try. We all need a community, we all need a community, and you can't spell community without you and I. Like an envelope needs a letter, like a bird needs its feathers, we all need to stick together. Friendship is a gift to treasure. That's why we all need a community, we all need a community, and you can't spell community without you and I.
Ah, fantastic song it was. And right you are. In fact, I believe the community is at the heart and center of the universe. That's why you can't find your true identity within yourself alone. You were made by a community of love and for a community of love.
Wow, really? I have many memories of feeling like I just didn't belong or like I wasn't accepted and just wasn't wanted, and it's more painful than breaking a bone.
Or losing a thumb.
Oh, I wouldn't know, thankfully. But it makes me think that maybe love is more important than truth.
And is that your final answer?
No. I want more time to think it through.
Well, the sun will be setting soon, and you got till morning. But let me warn ya, there's a creature upon these seas that's far more dangerous than any sea hag. Perhaps you've seen his likeness upon your map.
The sea serpent? That thing is real? That thing is as big as our ship. He could drown us all.
Oh no, no serpent could sink our ship. Our ship has the protection of the ruler of the seas. It's not the size of the serpent you have to be aware of. It's the whisper of his voice. He's the terror of the seas, not because he can drown people in water, but because he can drown them in their own fear and his lies. So be careful, little ears, what you hear. Good night, Quester. Get some rest, and may your rest be blessed, sir.
Truth and love.
Love and truth, both are important for sure. But if I had to pick only one, decide which one mattered more. Truth and love, love and truth, both are important for sure. Love and truth, truth and love, which is more important? Truth and love, love and truth. If I had to choose only one, love and truth. I don't know, can someone please help me find the answers?
There are no answers.
No answers? How can that be true?
There is no truth.
No truth? How can I discover who I am?
I'll tell you who you are. You are a freak accident. You are just a mistake.
Okay, well, if it's all just an accident, then how will I know what the real meaning of my life is?
Your life has whatever meaning you give it. There's no ultimate meaning.
Well, then do I just also get to choose and make up what's right and wrong?
Right and wrong? Those are old ideas. The only thing that is right is following your heart. And the only thing that is wrong is letting others tell you you're wrong.
And what about my future and destiny? Is there any hope for me beyond this lifetime?
There is no destiny awaiting you beyond this life. Enjoy it. It's all you'll ever get.
No!
Ah, did you have a night scare of a sea hag?
No, it was that sea serpent you warned me about. I heard its voice in my dream last night.
Ah, no surprise there. We crossed the whole ocean of origins while you were sleeping like a little baby infant sea lion in Mother Nature's bosom.
What? We crossed the whole ocean last night? So this is the port of purpose. We've made it to the mainland of meaning.
Aye, as you were sleeping, I anchored me vessel. Now let's hop off board and go explore. As we're on shore, you can tell me more about your dream.
Okay. Well, are you sure that your fellow ship is safe out there in the ocean?
Aye, as I said, she's protected. But tell me, Quester, what sort of lies was the sea serpent whispering in your dreams last night?
Well, for starters, he said that I'm just a big mutated mistake. That human beings are just freaks of nature with no real purpose and no destiny.
Aye, and what do you think? Could that be true?
I don't know what's true anymore, but I want the truth.
Aye, and what do you want more? The truth or to be loved? It's time to give me an answer to me riddle.
Okay, fine. Truth and love, love and truth, both are important for sure, but if I had to choose only one and tell you which one matters more, I'd choose neither, because I don't want love without the truth, because then it wouldn't be true love. And I don't want truth without love, because then the truth wouldn't be lovely. You can't separate the two. They're like two sides of the same coin. You can't have truth without love, and you can't have love without truth. Truth and love always belong together. I want truth and I want love, and if I can't have them both, then I don't want either one.
Aye, it's a tricky trick question I gave you. But you solved it, young Quester. And you're right. The truth and love should never be separated. For truth without love is mean, but love without truth is meaningless. And having solved me mystery, I now present you with the Quester Key.
The Quester Key? Wait a minute, that just looks like a
normal what?
A normal Quester treasure chest key, thank you. Yeah, it's not gonna work.
Oh, yeah, you're right. That's just the key to me motorcycle. I now present you with the Quester Key.
The real one. It's a lot smaller, but let's hope it works.
Aye, but effective. Ah, the truthful treasure.
The truthful treasure? It's just a book. But it does say Quest Study Bible on it. Is this book gonna help me in my quest to find the answers?
Aye, follow me, and I'll tell you all about the treasure that lies within this book. It may look just like a book, and that's because on the outside, it is. But on the inside, it's the map which will lead you to the greatest treasure of all. And what answers did you come out to sea seeking?
I want to know about the beginning. I want to know where I came from, my origins. And this is the ocean of origins that we just sailed across, right? So how come I still don't know where I came from?
Where did it all start? How did it all begin? Well, the first sentence in this book will tell you that it didn't start somehow, but with someone. Open it up and read it for yourself.
Really? Thanks. Okay, here goes nothing. Genesis 1:1. In the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth. Is this true? I mean, how can we really know for sure if there is a creator God who made everything in heaven and on earth?
How can we be sure there's a creator? Simply by looking around at all of his creation. I mean, you don't think this all came here by accident, do you?
Oh, well, I was told that it just came here with a big bang.
Well, it takes a great deal of faith to believe that nothing existed and then suddenly exploded into everything, including time, space, and matter. Read that verse again to me slowly.
Okay. In the beginning,
And there's the origins of time.
God created the heavens
And there's the origin of space.
and the earth.
And there's the origin of matter.
It's all right there in the first verse.
Hi.
So the origins of time, space, and matter are all accounted for in the first verse of the Bible?
Now you're getting it.
So it didn't all just come from somewhere, somehow. It did come from someone. God. He's the creator.
Indeed he is. He's the mighty, magnificent maker.
The mighty, magnificent maker of heaven and of earth?
Indeed he is. Fill your mind with the truth that's in this book, and eventually all the lies you've ever been told will crumble like sandcastles.
Okay, well that sounds amazing. Do you mind if I just open it up and keep reading its story about our origins?
Don't let me stop you.
Okay.
In the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth. Now the earth was formless and empty. And God said, "Let there be light." And there was light. And he separated the light from the darkness. God called the light day, and the darkness he called night. Let the water under the sea be gathered into one place, and let dry ground appear. God called the dry ground land, and the gathered waters he called seas. The land produced vegetation, plants bearing seed, each according to their kinds, and trees bearing fruit with seed in it, each according to their kinds. God made two great lights, the greater light to govern the day, and the lesser light to govern the night. He also made the stars. And God said, "Let the water teem with living creatures, and let birds fly across the earth in the vault of the sky." So God created the great creatures of the sea and every living thing with which the water teems, and that moves about in it according to their kinds, and every winged bird, each according to its kind. Then God said, "Let the land produce living creatures, each according to their kinds." God made the wild animals according to their kinds, the livestock according to their kinds, and all the creatures that move along the ground according to their kinds. Then God said, "Let us make mankind in our image, in our likeness." So God created mankind in his own image. In the image of God, he created them, male and female, he created them.
Hi, so what did you learn?
Well, I learned that in the very beginning, all God had to do was simply speak a word and things came into existence. He must be the most incredibly powerful king ever to just give a command, "Let there be," and everything that he made was so good.
He is all powerful, and he's always good all the time.
Yeah, and he apparently really likes making things in opposite pairs too, like the heavens and the earth, the light and the darkness, the day and the night, the sun and the moon, the seas and the dry land, the fruits and the vegetables, the birds and the fish, and last of all, the most opposite pair maybe, the man and the woman, male and female.
The most opposite pair of all.
Yeah, definitely. Tell me about it. Woo!
Aye, and in some mysterious way, all these pairs work together to make everything more beautiful. It's just the way God made it.
Wow, God must be very wise to make things like that. And to think that he made me and you and our universe too, and the sky and our planet and the deep ocean blue.
And the sea star, and the seahorse, and the sea monkey too.
And the koala bears and crocodiles and the bouncing kangaroo. And because God never lies, I can believe that it's true. And you know what? I just might be ready for a song that's brand new.
God was there in the beginning. What he spoke expressed his mind. All the galaxies he sent spinning are all part of his grand design. Everything that God created, all the light and life we see, came from God above who made it when he spoke, saying, "Let there be." I am not a mistake of nature or some accidental freak. I am God's created creature. I am wonderfully unique. I am not some big, highly evolved worm that crawled out of the swampy slime. I'm much more than just a grown-up germ. My God made me by design. And you are not a mistake of nature or an accidental freak. You are God's created creature. You are wonderfully unique. You are wonderfully unique. That I know what I've always longed to know. God designed my mind to know, for the Bible tells me so.
A splendid song it was, young quester. We've crossed the ocean of origins, where you discovered how you were made and who made you. But now we're at the mainland of meaning, where you will discover why you were created.
And do you have any clues of how to find the answer to that question?
Aye, stick to this book. It's the map to the mighty, magnificent maker who made you. And he's the answer to all the big questions you have. And remember, it's the truth, because it was written by the source of all truth. And it's the greatest love story that was ever told, for it was written by the author of love himself.
Wow, this book was written by the author of love? I've experienced a little bit of love in my life, and it was the greatest gift ever.
Well, God's love is deeper and fuller and wider than even this whole mighty ocean. Now walk the plank and onwards to your quest. And here, take my old quest pack. I think you'll be needing it more than I.
Thank you so much, Captain.
Me pleasure, matey. Onward with your journey.
Oh, hey, Captain. Can I ask you one last question? Other than this question that I'm currently asking you right now?
Aye, you may, matey.
Okay, I don't know how to say this, but you talk kind of like a pirate. Are you a pirate?
No, I'm actually just kind of a normal guy like you. But when I'm out upon the seas, above the waves in the salty breeze, I like to talk with a scallywag voice, 'cause I'm the captain of the keys.
I respect that. Oh, well, bye, Captain. Thanks again. Oh, and thank you for taking me on your ship, Captain.
Yeah, no problem.
Oh, and thank you for saving me from the sea hags.
Yeah, my pleasure.
Oh, also, thank you for helping me unlock my treasure chest.
All right, see you later.
Oh, and thank you for pointing me to my magnificent mighty maker.
Oh, okay.
Oh, also, thanks for the scrambled seagull eggs.
Okay,
Oh, also, thanks for my new Quester pack.
right, no worries.
Oh, and thank you. Ah, he's not even listening anymore. Well, thanks for being our guest on today's amazing quest. I hope that you are blessed and impressed and will join us for the rest. The Quester community is a nonprofit rooted right here in glorious Southern Oregon. Our goal is to gift all of our videos free of charge to the youngsters in this world, but we're in need of some grown-ups who will gladly help cover the cost of that. If you'd like to partner with us as a Quester investor, click the link in the description below, questercommunity.com. You can also help us grow by subscribing, liking, and sharing our videos with the youngsters in your community. Because you can't spell community without you and I.